Hello, this is my Newcastle United vs Wolverhampton Wanderers Premier League preview, 3 o'clock, 13th of September at St James's Park. The Premier League's finally back. That international break is always pointless. And this is a huge game for Jurgen Strand-Larsen. All the narrative around him towards the end of the transfer window. Newcastle, 2 bids rejected. Didn't come in for a third because Jeff Sheehan-Wall said nope. He's not for sale this window. We've already got rid of too many big players. Cunha, Aït-Nouri, Semedo. He's staying. And there's talks of him signing a new deal. At time recording, he hasn't, but he may have if you're watching this. I'm recording this preview a little bit early because I am actually travelling up to Newcastle to stay at my dad's to watch this game. We're in the away end. We've got a ticket. We must be mad travelling up there because obviously Newcastle are huge favourites for this. Huge favourites. Obviously, they've had a decent transfer window. The striker they ended up bringing in was Walter May, wasn't it? He's a lot of money. So instead of getting Strand-Larsen, they got him after being rejected by a few strikers throughout the window. Ekitike being one, who obviously went to Liverpool. That was all a drama. Isak did eventually go to Liverpool for hundreds of millions, 130 odd million. And yeah, so as I say, Newcastle, huge favourites for this fixture. Wolves haven't won a game yet. Newcastle have had a bit of a bumpy start themselves, a few draws. But look, I think they've got to be huge favourites. They've got to be, because we're kind of weak and we've got doubts, which are, Tolu, Arokodare, is he going to be fit? Strand-Larsen, will he be fit? There's so many questions. I will get onto my predicted lineup in a bit, and obviously I'll do the head-to-head and score predictions too. My feelings are, I'm very worried, but we've had a few shock results at St James's before. So let's go through the head-to-head history. We have played Newcastle 20 times in Premier League history. We've only won 2 times. There's been 11 draws. Newcastle have won 7 of our Premier League meetings. There has been 9 1-1 draws in this fixture. So if you've got a few quid, back the 1-1 draw. Also, our last win at St James's Park, you may remember it, pretty famous one, under Nuno, our first year in the Premier League, and Matt Doherty, last-minute winner in stoppage time to win 2-1 at St James's Park. Obviously, we came 7th that season. Those were the glory days back then, but hopefully we can get back to those days soon. But I'm not holding my breath, I'll be honest. We also, this is not the Premier League, but back in the day, we also beat Newcastle 2-0 at St James's Park under Walter Zenga in the Championship. I'll never forget it, because at the time, we'd just been beat, I think, 4-0 against Barnsley at home. They'd just won 6-0 away at QPR in the Championship. They were top. We were about 15th. We were massive underdogs. And we went and beat them 2-0. Actually, it was one of my first YouTube videos I ever did. It's quite a funny one watching it back, 'cause I'm a bit younger, obviously. Costa scored, and I think the one was an own goal, but mad win. So I'm just saying that because upsets do happen, and we're big underdogs now, and we're big underdogs then, and we did get the win back then. So now we've got all that out the way, and you've got my feelings and thoughts on the game and the history. Let's go on to team selection. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with the team I would pick. So here it is on screen. Jose Sarr in goal. I would shuffle up the defence. I'd bring the new lad Krejci in to the heart of defence. He's really good on the ball. He might steady the ship a bit and calm the nerves with a bit of composure, because it's been calamity the first few games at the back. I would, but after the Everton game, I did say I'd drop Agbadou, but I changed my mind. I'll put him on the right-hand side. Newcastle have got a lot of pace on the wings and up front, so we need his athleticism there. Toti Gomez on the left, he struggled too, really bad, but again, athleticism and pace needed. Hugo Bueno left wing back. I would actually go Rodrigo Gomez, because he's got 2 goals in 2, including the Cup, and I think he's been brilliant and nearly got us the equaliser against Everton. Andre and João Gomez in the middle. I would personally play John Arias in the number 10. No, actually, I'd play Fer Lopez in the number 10. This is purely down to fitness reasons. Although, I'm assuming, because I haven't seen Vitor Pereira's press conference, that everyone will be available. But we know Tolu and Arokodare isn't fully fit. So John Arias up front with Strand-Larsen, with Fer Lopez in the number 10. If Tolu's to start, put John Arias in the number 10. But Fer Lopez and Rodrigo Gomez were so good against Everton when they come on, I'd want to start them. Hopefully Strand-Larsen's fit too, yeah. So that's my team. Now let's go on to Vitor Pereira's team. I don't think he'll do the 5-2-1-2 like I want to do with John Arias in the number 10 or Rafael Lopez in the number 10. I think it would be the classic 3-4-3. I think he'll stick with Agbadu. I think he'll bring Doherty back in at right centre-back, Totti left centre-back. I don't want him to. This is just what I think he'll do. I think he'll go Chachua, right wing-back, which I think he will start. I know I said I want Rodrigo, but I think Chachua will start. Left wing-back, Hugo Bueno, Angele, João Gomez in the middle with... I think he will play Menezes, you know. I think it would be Menezes, Strand Larsen and John Arias up front. If will Hwang feature, he did score. I don't know. But you hope he doesn't. You hope he doesn't. Look, even if Strand Larsen and Tolu went fully fit, one of them have got to start for me. He loves Menezes. I know people don't want him to keep playing him, but he loves him, so I think he will start. Look, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think it's going to be the one I think Vitor will pick? That's probably more of a closer team. Or would you be happy with the mad team I've gone for? I like to play players, who played well. And Fair Lopez and Rodrigo Gomez completely changed the game when they come on against Everton. Harsh on Santi Bueno, because obviously he played quite well against Everton. He was probably the best out of a back three, and it's probably controversial keeping Totti and Agbadu in, but what else are we going to do? Put Mosquera in, Krejci and Santi? No. Right, let's go on to score predictions. With my head, it's so hard not to say defeat, but with my head, let's go 1-1. Let's go with that 1-1 draw that's happened 9 times previously. Strand Larsen for Wolves, hopefully. And Bruno for Newcastle to get their goal. With my heart... It's so optimistic with my head going for a draw. So with my heart, let's not go too silly. Let's go 2-1 Wolves. Let's say a big shock. Strand Larsen and Tolu and Arokodare to come off the bench to get the second. And I'll stick with Bruno to get the Newcastle goal. So I'm being so optimistic that we're going to get a result. Let's be honest. Newcastle probably will win the game, but that's me. But comment your thoughts down below. Please like the video. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you all at Newcastle. Cheers.